The Online Safety Bill has been a long journey from its birth as a white paper in 2019. Spearheaded by this lady, Baroness Kidron, and fought against by the likes of these guys, the bill has caused controversy. It aims to protect users from harmful and illegal content, compelling social media companies to remove it. Age verifications are also required under the bill, aiming to protect children from things they shouldn't really see. Earlier versions of the bill required social media companies to protect users from legal but harmful content, which had rights groups up in arms. How can something I'm perfectly allowed to do in real life be banned online? So this was removed. But recent controversies over censorship online has fueled fears of handing social media companies more power over our speech. The bill included a clause to protect content of democratic importance. Yet the bill also recognises harsh penalties could make social media companies a little bit trigger happy when it comes to removing perfectly legal content, and allows for them to do so still. Making social media companies the arbiter of what is and isn't legal has huge ramifications for democracy. Erring on the side of caution can leave companies acting as privatised online police, according to Big Brother Watch, a civil liberties campaign group. Article 19, another group, worries about the impact of companies and regulators having so much power over what we say and what we see. For example, while the gender debate rages on in campuses and online, the online part of the debate would soon stop as gender reassignment will be a protected characteristic, potentially limiting religious and feminist groups from discussion of the topic online. There's also the fact that many powers handed to the government under the bill already exist. Hate speech is illegal, and so is illegal content, clearly. Police nearly always track down anonymous online criminals, and research shows anonymity makes you no likelier to be hateful online. The bill would give Michelle Donnellan, Culture Secretary, powers to negotiate with online giants as to what does and does not constitute harm online, a power some are uncomfortable with. But it is unlikely to be changed now. It has passed all its stages in Parliament and is on the way to its final reading in the Lords. However, the British public at large supports the bill. 81% even want senior tech managers legally responsible for illegal content on their sites, ignoring that harsh penalties would incentivise overcaution to protect those managers, reducing our freedom of expression online. Some are against, as this petition shows. But petitions calling for harsher rules gain even more signatures. The majority of the public see the web as a wild west, harmful to children, with content on self-harm, suicide, anorexia proliferating and driving a crisis in young people's mental health. Making social media companies responsible is seen as the way to combat such dangers, and it's popular regardless of your political persuasion. The main criticism is actually that it doesn't go far enough. Free speech is fourth down on a list of top concerns. Such regulations can harm other user interactive sites such as Wikipedia, which relies on a network of volunteers to moderate its content, rather than an in-house team like the big social media companies. Neil Brown, an internet solicitor, told the BBC that the bill would impose duties on someone who for fun runs their own social media or photo/video sharing server, or hosts a multiplayer game which lets players chat or see each other's content or creations. One thought is that it massively raises barriers to entry for smaller, newer firms that enter the online market. They won't be able to afford to moderate and police this content. But aside from these, the bill introduces new criminal offences for downbrowsing, cyber flashing, pornographic deepfakes, and threatening serious harm to others online. These are probably good things, and they will be welcomed by women's groups. Culture Secretary Michelle Donnellan, a sponsor of the bill, congratulates MPs when introducing the bill for its third and final reading in the Commons, which it passed. The bill will be open to legal challenge on freedom of expression grounds.